fortunately, which allows players to show creativity and know there's like no technically optimal route. It's just whatever's most comfortable for players.
Gotcha.
And Oleander encapsulates that a lot due to just how much freedom you get with your combo theory. I think Arizona is the only other character that plays out the same way in how she combos you. And her reward is even more damage than I think most characters in the game. So much so that I think they had to nerf her damage output in earlier
Yeah,
back during one of the during the beta period,
gotcha.
where
Um,
Oleander had to receive nerfs to Fred coming into now.
oh my gosh, this is nerfed Fred. That's
Yes.
nuts.
She used to be able to kill characters like actual 100 to 0 with
Oh my
full
gosh.
resources. That's no longer possible unless you use training things like Infinite Meter.
Yeah, and at that point,
It's just
it only
custom,
counts
like
for
creative
so
custom
much.
combo stuff.
All right, looks like so in the previous matches we had Cryo, who I think I mentioned has messed with this game for like part of this week. Looks like these two players are definitely a bit more familiar with how the engine works. Kind of crossed the blue crossed themselves up there.
Look, he gets the teleport, gets the confirms, gonna try to drag as close to the corner as possible. Oleander's teleports are all punishable, save for the D1. It is like the only DP she has. It's her only reversal.
Okay.
And so if
Does it cost
Oleander ever
meter
has
or anything like
it
that?
costs
Or?
1 bar magic.
Gotcha.
So the like Paprika's magic is over there on the right side. I forget exactly what causes her to use the resource, but unlike other characters, she cannot recover her magic through normal means. She
Oh.
only gets to do so by having other players take her gifts that she puts out, like the broccoli that I mentioned earlier in the game against Cryo.
Oh, that's really interesting.
It also using the tries to punish the teleport the first time, but just does it again. This time gets the punish since there's no more meter to try.
Ooh, what an air
Very nice
throw.
counter air throw. They actually could have confirmed that if they did de-teleport afterwards, but
Oh, time's
they're
running really low
scrambling.
here
Time is
too.
almost out.
All right, if Sauvagess just
Sauvagess just has to block. Yes.
oh my gosh,
Salem.
they got hit, but Paprika couldn't quite convert the damage.
Yeah, there's like, I don't believe there's any OTGs in this game, so when Oleander got to the floor, Sauvagess was like, okay, I'm just going to wait here for the round to end.
Yeah, makes sense
The
if you
timer
recognize the
scan.
time.
Oh, I like that route. It's actually a pretty staple, like, sort of D&D structure for Oleander. It follows, like, the typical Skullgirl sine wave combo route.
Down and up and down and up. And...
Good reversal super. Also, you can see here, Fred timer's going down while Paprika has them stuck here. So,
Okay.
it's a very fortuitous situation. Fred's not converting as much as you would like, as Oleander would probably like, but, you know.
It's the sort of thing where as long as you can get a hit, you can just kind of stall it out, at least to some
Yes.
degree. Okay, that makes
Just,
sense.
he has to respect you, but the moment she's out of block stun or hit stun, Fred can take actions even while you're getting it. Or you taunt? Oh, she was taking the gifts.
So that refills both of their meter? Is that what it is?
It refills Paprika's meter and gives the other character some health.
Oh, health. Okay, that makes sense.
It's a nice exchange. You can also see they're trying to do things, but they kept taking gifts.
Yeah, I was going to ask if it applied in combos as well, but seems like it'll still just eat out of
Yes,
that
it
state.
takes priority over everything, every other action.
Gotcha.
It's very cheeky that way.
Yeah, that's such an interesting setup. It's not something I've seen very often. Like the only similar thing like that I've seen is in Smash, and that's pretty rare.
Yeah, I think they definitely the main 6 team had a lot of creativity when designing characters, and they took a lot of inspiration from many fighting games that came before this one. That's one
Makes
of the
sense.
benefits of being a new IP. You can learn from so much more years of experience compared to the people who had to come in and set the groundwork for everyone.
Yeah. This game has a really cool history too. If anyone in chat doesn't know about it, you can go look into it a little bit. Quite the history.
I learned about the history of the game through sheer happenstance, thanks to following the original project up until things took place. So I'll just put it at that.
Yeah. So yeah, Sauvagess did really nice block on the teleport. I'm assuming that teleport from above is an overhead, correct?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but part of me is pretty certain it's an overhead.
Okay. And it would make sense, you know, falling from the sky, but
The chapter trap. This gives Oleander a lot of breathing room when she has her back to the wall like that. And you can also convert, has a lot of hit stun. Also adds a decent bit of damage. Opting to end in pushing them back full screen and then go for reading for extra magic. Oleander always wants magic up. This round's actually close. Gonna commit to using Fred a bit earlier, giving up some damage, but now they have the pressure. And that's
Gotcha.
punished on Paprika's teleport. That's the end of the round. Sauvagess is looking pretty good.
does okay, so meter carries over, magic does not?
Yes, magic does not carry over, but meter does. Paprika starts with full magic because she's not allowed to gain more. Over
Yeah,
the
that makes sense.
Normally, she ate the fruit and then got hit by the teleport.
And kind of backwards here.
Good throw.
Nice throw.
But misses
What's the difference
confirm.
between the red and the green exclamation point on the
Green
throw?
exclamation point means that your normal thrown, our red exclamation, I believe, is TRM.
Oh, okay. Throw, reject, miss. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, ooh, go straight into the super here.
I don't like the use of spending the second bar here, but
yeah,
I would say if they got the manage to confirm it's for kill, it would have been like, you know, securing the kill is most important. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
they had a pretty sizable lead, so I would have liked to see them save the meter for. There's also the little corpse juggle. Well, saving the meter for the final round here, because it's like it's a do or die for blue right now.
Their meter is fairly close. Oleander's got about an extra half bar.
Which means
So-
you're more than likely going to see Fred if she gets an opportunity. No punish on the D teleport, which is very unfortunate, but cross
Yeah,
cancer.
I wonder if he pressed a button too fast.
That's probably what happened.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit deceptive at times with when you're allowed to act. You can see
I
him
am
trying to
very
up back.
impressed. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you see him trying to up back every time they get the opportunity to take action again. And Blue's just stopping them at every turn. This is looking very good for Blue.
So Sauvagess here with 2 meter and only 1 stock of magic. I think that they just had 3 a second ago. I wonder if they tried something or if I just misread it. But used the fireball to air stall. That was super good.
Very, very intelligent, but then ate the fruit and Blue didn't take opportunity to punish, but it may not matter. This could be the combo that secures Blue this game.
Yeah, looks like it. And with that, it is 1-1. And this has been a very back and forth match for sure.
The health bars tell a lie for that, for this round at least.
Yeah, all the others have been, we had the almost timeout, we had the just like back and forth between like the wrong meter usage, stuff like that.
It's definitely very competitive between these two.
And yeah, Mr. Lee, so this game is using the Skullgirls engine. It's not like exactly the same mechanics or anything by any means, but it's a pretty cool game. The like only real issue with it is that it currently only has 6 characters, but it also came out like what 2 months ago and is a Kickstarter game.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
believe
sick.
the game came out proper, I believe late 2019 or into early 2020, and it was kind of just
Oh
flown under
yeah.
the radar for the most part.
Wow,
And it
I'm
only
sorry. In my brain, we're still in March.
yeah, I really feel that some days. It's hard to believe that we're in November right now. But the game came out close to like, you know, early 2020 and was lined up to be at EVO, and then we saw all the stuff that took place during the summer in terms of controversies in the fighting game community. But that didn't deter the people who found out about the game to then start putting a lot of work into the game, to where they had their own really major tournament called the Grand Stampede. I believe it was in September.
Gotcha.
And at the Grand Stampede, they announced their 7th character that's going to be coming. If not by the end of this year, then definitely by 2021.
Gotcha. Wow, just teleporting.
Just
back
teleporting
and forth.
everywhere.
Oh, you love to see it.
You really do love to see it. Oh, but just about one touch separates Oleander from life and death.
Does Paprika have a reversal?
Yes, the teleports are reversals.
Oh, gotcha.
So you
Okay, so it's definitely like you can watch and block it if they do the high one like that. Oh, I think it hit. I
Oh,
just
I
did it
feel like the
again.
cross up. They just did it again. So now
Man,
they committed the 2 bars, and it didn't get them the round, so they're set at a huge disadvantage.
yeah, Paprika. I mean, this if Blue wins this round, then they have won this match. This is game 3, so gonna dump the meter. The early advantage.
This is exactly the position you want to be in. But Oleander gets a good roll out and doesn't have to do it in the corner, but Blue, recognizing that, sends them right back.
But right back in. It's the corner with the apples, just to make that, you know, a little bit worse.
Good
Nice
counter
throw, though.
but you have to get out here. I don't like to teleport back into the corner, but manages the roll and get them to cross up again.
Unfortunately, I'm assuming that's something that can normally be picked up off of.
Yes, it should normally be able to be picked up off of, but because of the apples, they're very hesitant about trying to do things. They despawn after a while, as you see here, but...
It looked like Sauvagess ended up like hesitating just a split second there, and that's what cost him that round. But with that, congratulations to Blue on taking that match. Looks like next up, we're going to have you, so go ahead and just